Hey everybody. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical problems, but we are going to get this figured out, and let me know if you can see this. I thought I was live that entire time, and sure as heck we were not. Okay, let me see. Get some confirmation. All right. Oh, guys, this is such a fun topic for me. I just hope it goes through. First time is always, I still see, Let's see here. Okay, we have confirmation that we are being seen. Okay, we did it. This is perfect. All right. So now that we're back on track, now that I'm all flustered, here we go. All right, so I am Sabrina Diaz, and I just wanted to welcome you here tonight because I'm really excited to just go ahead and break down something that completely shifted the direction of my life financially, but also something that I was extremely skeptical of at first. And I want you to know this is not a sales pitch, okay? I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, why I chose it as a holistic nutritionist, and then why I stayed. That's it. That's why we're here tonight. So again, like I was saying, I am a personal trainer, holistic nutritionist, and I've spent years in this field just helping people with gut health and hormones and weight loss and macros, getting in shape. And then when supplements started blowing up, I got really picky. And for good reason. There's so much out there on this market. There's so many different angles that you can take. And there's so many products that actually do not work. And then there's products that do. But how do you know the difference? Okay. And that's why I really wanted to come on here and talk. But when I came across Plexus, I did not jump right in. I was the person that really, because of my profession, wanted to break everything down and go through everything, pick it apart, try to figure out what works, what doesn't. And I'll tell you, I was delightfully impressed because everything checked out. But once I understood what Plexus was doing and where they were going, especially around gut health and blood sugar, it was a no-brainer for me at that point. So let me tell you a little bit about the company and why that stuck out to me as well. We are an 18-year-old debt-free company. That is huge. We also have an A+ BBB rating. You don't really find this very much out there. And they were talking about gut health long before it became interesting, viral, something people just regularly talked about. They started talking about this when it was nothing. Nobody understood it. Nobody knew what it was. And at the very beginning, people were saying, leaky gut, that's just a myth. That's not even real. False information. Okay, Plexus came out with this well before anybody even knew. So to me, that says they were building something off of science, not because they were building off of a fad or off of a hype word. They were going off of science and facts. And that, number one, that's where I stood my ground. 18-year-old companies still have their same founders. Yes, they are a completely amazing company. They run with ethics and morals, and they're just a lovely company to be with. But like we were saying before, what kind of business model is this? There is no inventory. There's no quotas. There's no parties. There's no events that you have to do. This is just simply getting your products, taking your products, and sharing your experience. That is what this is all about. Now, I do have to say that I absolutely love this company because if you do not take these products yourself, you are not allowed to share the products. I wouldn't buy a product from somebody who was not taking it themselves. So for them to draw the line, Plexus I am talking about, draw the line that if you are not taking the products, you are not allowed to share their products. I love that. So that just proved to me right there that they have standards, and you had to meet those standards or else you wouldn't be able to share these products. But let's talk a little bit deeper. So we have this starburst model. So let's say you're over here, right? This is your bubble, and then you're branching out. So let's say you have your 3 people over here, and one of those 3 people decide that they wanted to try this business, and they have theirs, and they're branching out with 3 people. And then it just goes all over. You can go wide, you can go high, you can do whatever you want in this business. There is no just one person getting to the top. This is the cool part. You read this compensation plan, probably not as many times as I did, but if you read this compensation plan, you will know that your teammates can actually surpass you. You cannot just stop doing the work and you just ride to the top by yourself. That's not how this works. Your downline can surpass you, so it keeps it very fair and it keeps everybody working at the same speed. So your sponsor is going to do everything in their power to make sure that you have the best business, because they will get blessed along the way. Does that make sense? So there is a 0 cap, by the way. And diamonds, you start out with about $20,000 a month. Okay, so we go from silver, senior silver, all the way up. So silver just starts at around like 150, and then you can go up from there. 0 cap, you can surpass. It's amazing. All right, so let's talk about where to start. Let's go there. So I have my notes here. I just don't want to miss anything. So lifestyle, where you start, you get 2 or 3 people, like we were just saying with that starburst model, and they start doing it with you. They start sharing their journey. Keep it extremely simple. You can do this business from anywhere. And I'm going to tell you where I do most of my business. I do it from my phone. I do a lot of this business from my car. At the ball field, my daughter is on a travel softball team, and we do a lot from the ball field. There's a lot happening from the dojo. My boys are in jiu-jitsu. There is nowhere that you can't do this business. But here's the flip side. You don't have to leave your family in order to do this business. That's that sweet spot. You don't have to leave your family from 9 to 5 in order to pay the bills. Now, there's definitely a very big range of what you can make. If you just want to make a little bit and you just want to go out to eat a little bit more, or if you just wanted to, buy your child a toy, or, keeping it small, that's absolutely your choice. If you wanted to pay more of like your mortgage and your bills and so on and so forth, that is a career, and you absolutely can make that, because this is a 0 cap income. So I just wanted you to see the difference. And there's no quota. Like I said, there's no obligation. You just get healthy and you help other people get healthy and you make a financial income. Listen, supplements are all the rage right now. They are blowing up. So it really makes no sense to me as a holistic nutritionist to not partner and go side by side with a fantastic company that has built their company off of science and research, and you get paid. We all need supplements at some point. With the way that our food industry is going, we all will need supplements. You might as well take the best that are out there and get paid to do it. So with that, in closing, I just want to tell you, I believe in this wholeheartedly as a nutritionist. It has created that financial opportunity I just couldn't ignore. And listen, if you're curious, again, this is not a sales pitch, but if you're curious about learning a little bit more, go ahead and message me. Go ahead and reach out and let me just explain to you what I'm doing a little bit more. So no pressure, just real information could change your life. It's a no-brainer, folks. Let's do it.